Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun and it is the smallest planet in the solar system. It does not have any satellite. It rotates on its own axis in 58.65 Earth days, while it takes 88 Earth days to complete one revolution around the Sun. Mercury is 0.4 astronomical units away from the Sun. The sunlight takes 3.2 minutes to travel from the Sun to Mercury. Mercury is the second hottest planet, though it is nearest to the Sun. Venus is the second nearest planet to the Sun and it is Earth's sister planet due to its similar size and that of the Earth. It is the hottest planet in the solar system and experiences a surface temperature of 462 degrees Celsius. A morning star and popularly known as morning star and evening star. It is seen in the east sky before sunrise, dawn in the morning, and in the west sky after the sunset twilight. It rotates clockwise, that is east to west direction on its own axis. The rotation and orbit of the Venus are unusual in several ways. Venus is just one or two planets that rotate from east to west. Only Venus and Uranus have backwards rotation. It completes one rotation in 243 Earth days, which is the longest day of any planet in our solar system. The Venus takes 224.4 Earth days to complete one revolution around the Sun. It has no natural satellites. Venus is 0.7 astronomical units away from the Sun. The sunlight takes 6 minutes to travel from the Sun to the Venus. The Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. It is the fifth largest planet in the solar system. It takes 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds from the Earth to complete one revolution after Moon's axis. The Earth takes 65 days to complete one revolution around the Sun. Earth's surface temperature varies from -80 degrees Celsius to 58 degrees Celsius and is the densest planet in the solar system. The Earth is a unique planet because of its distance from the Sun, its motion's atmosphere with no oxygen, presence of water, and moderate temperature. The Earth is neither too close nor too far from the Sun. This is the only planet known to support life. It is also known as the blue planet. Uh, The sunlight takes about 8.2 minutes to reach the Earth. Mars is the fourth planet, the nearest planet to the Sun, and it is the second smallest planet in the solar system. It is reddish in color, presence of iron oxide in the surface. The landmass of Mars and the Earth are very similar. It takes 24 hours and 37 minutes to complete one rotation on its axis, and it takes 667 days to complete one revolution around the Sun. The surface temperature of the Mars is ranging from -153 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, with the exception of the Earth. Mars probably is the most hospitable to life. This planet has seasons, polar ice caps, volcanoes, canyons, and weather. Mars has two satellites, namely Phobos and Deimos. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It is the fifth planet from the Sun and it is primarily made of glass. Yes, and is therefore known as giant gas planet. Takes 9 hours 55 minutes to complete one revolution on its axis. It takes 11.86 years to complete one revolution. Jupiter is the shortest day in the solar system. Jupiter has a faint ring system around it. They are mostly composed of dust particles. Jupiter has 37 confirmed satellites orbiting the planet. Ganemede, the satellite of Jupiter, is the largest natural satellite in the solar system. The Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. And the second largest planet in the solar system. The Saturn is called as the ringed planet is because of its large, beautiful, and extensive ring system that encircles the planet. These circles are mostly made of vast chunks of ice and carbonaceous dust. Saturn is the only planet in our solar system whose average density is less than water. The Saturn has 30 rings and 53 confirmed natural satellites. The Saturn takes 10 hours 34 minutes to complete one rotation on its axis, and it takes 29 years to complete one revolution around the Sun. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun, and it is not visible to the naked eye. Like Venus, rotates on its axis from east to west. Yeah. Uh, Uranus is inclined on its axis at an angle of 98 degrees. The planet is almost lying on its side as it goes around the sun. The sunlight is thus is received mostly in the polar areas. Hydrogen, helium, and methane are the major gases of its atmosphere. Uranus is named after the ancient Greek god of the sky. It is a dense atmosphere, primarily consisting of methane, which leads to a bluish-green appearance. Uranus also has rings and 27 satellites. The Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun. It takes 16 hours to complete one rotation and on its own axis, and it takes nearly 165 years to complete revolve around the Sun. It has 30 natural satellites and 5 rings. It is the coldest planet in the solar system because it is farthest planet from the Sun. Neptune was the first planet located through mathematical calculations. Neptune is our solar system's windiest planet. Dwarf planets are tiny planets in our solar system and waiting for the self-gravity and nearly be round in shape is called dwarf planet. It is not a should not be a satellite of any planet. There are 5 in number. There are 5 in number. Ceres, Pluto, Humium, Big it is Pluto has not cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. It is officially demoted in 2006 from its ninth position as a planet. The satellite means companion. The Moon was the only satellite in the solar system until 1610. Today there are 163 known satellites in the solar system. The satellites move around the planet from west to east. They do not have own light but reflect the light of the sun. They have no atmosphere and water. The Moon is located at a distance of 884,401 km from the Earth. The Moon revolves around the Earth. The Moon takes 27 days and 7 hours and 43 minutes to for both its rotation and revolution around the Sun. The Moon is the fifth largest natural satellite in the solar system. Moon was likely to be formed after a Mars-sized body collided with the Earth. Uh, the light which is reflected by the Moon will reach the Earth in 1/4 sun. Apollo 11 was the first manned mission to land on the Moon, sent by NASA. 2 American astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin set foot on the Moon's surface of the waterless Sea of Tranquility on 20th July 1969. They stayed there for 21 hours, 38 minutes, and 21 seconds on the Moon. Michael Collins piloted Apollo 11. Since the Moon is smaller than the Earth, it has 1 by 6 of the gravitational pull of the Earth, so a man weighs 6 times less on Moon than on the Earth.